Yesterday, Dana White dropped the UFC 304 card, and holy shit, the UFC is fucking cooking. Leon Edwards against Bilal Muhammad 2, Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blaydes 2, Arnold Allen, Giga Chikadze, Muhammad Mokaev against Manel Kape, and Bobby Green against Paddy Pimblett. This is a unbelievable main card. I'm assuming all these fights are on the main card because there's already other fights on the card, like Nathaniel Wood against Daniel Pineda, great fight. Shauna Bannon against Ravina Oliveira, big name for Ireland on the women's side. Molly McCann, Bruna Brazil, huge UK name, Meatball Molly. And Cowlin Loughran against Ramon Tavares, another big Irish name. They are stacking this card with huge UK names. I could only imagine maybe like a William Gomes if they don't save him for a France card, or there's so many UK fighters. I'm flooding my head right now, but let's talk about this card and the fights that have been dropped. Let's start with the main event, which is Leon Edwards against Bilal Muhammad 2. I'm so excited for this fight. So everyone's obviously saying Bilal finally gets his shot, and yes, he finally gets his shot. But he gets his shot against a prime Leon Edwards. Leon is 32 right now. He's coming off of a massive win streak. He just fucking beat Colby. He ragdolled Colby. He made him look stupid. He made Kamaru look pretty bad in their third fight. And Bilal's coming off a win against Gilbert Burns, where Gilbert fucked up his arm. Fucked it up. He fucked up Sean Brady. That's a great win. He beat Vincente, which was 2 years ago, so I guess that was the Vincente of old at this point. Beat Stephen Thompson, okay. And Damian Maia, which, okay. So, compared to Leon's last 3 fights, ain't shit. Bilal's record ain't shit. And that's just the truth. But it's just because he hasn't been given that shot. He's 36 already, so he's probably going to put all his will into this. But Leon is just a way better striker. Way better. Overall, levels above Bilal when it comes to striking. Grappling, that's where it's going to be a little messy. But he was able to take Colby down. He was able to take Kamaru down and defend takedowns. I think Leon's going to be able to beat Bilal pretty easily right now. I don't know if anything's going to sway me to go Bilal by the time the fight comes. But right now, my gut is saying that Leon is probably going to knock him out. Probably. I have a good feeling about it. And it sucks for Bilal because he waited so long to get to this point. He waited so long for everyone to remember his name. Gonna remember it for a very sad reason, but he made it. At least he made it to his shot. That's all that fucking matters, right? The next fight, though, alpha male Chad Tom Aspinall is defending his interim title. Because John Jones is a bitch. And anyone that's saying, "Oh, John Jones, he's the GOAT. Even though he's injured, he shouldn't give up his title. He has fucking way over everyone." Because he did steroids, because he lost to Dominic Reyes, because he got a split decision against Thiago Santos, because he's an abuser. I don't know. Oh, new one. He's also apparently gay. That's a yeah, if you haven't seen that comedy show video, better fucking watch that. John Jones going off the deep end. But John Jones is a little bitch right now. Not fighting Tom Aspinall. Waiting for Stipe. Because he thinks like Stipe is the heavyweight GOAT of old. Heavyweight GOAT of old. He hasn't fought in 4 fucking years. It's a long time, dude. It's a long time. I don't know what John thinks he's going to earn off winning a fight off of a Stipe instead of a Tom Aspinall. Everyone would respect him a lot more if he fought the younger, more hungry, more athletic, more dangerous fighter. But he's going to go for the older, less athletic, less powerful, less dangerous fight. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. Leave. If you want to retire, just fucking say it. Drop your belt, retire, leave. We don't want you anymore. The fans that want real fucking fights don't want you anymore. The weird casuals that think, oh, I'm a John Jones fan because he's undefeated technically. Like, fuck off. He's so scared. It's insane. You would imagine that the guy that's considered the best fighter in the world would not be scared of someone. You would imagine that. But he is, apparently. And so is Cyril Gahn. God, these guys are bitches. They get paid so much for this. But anyway, yeah. Cyril Gahn deciding to do movies. He wants to be the French Conor McGregor, apparently, before even fucking doing anything in MMA. So annoying, but he's another bitch boy. Cyril Gahn doesn't want to fight Tom Aspinall, so Curtis Blaydes steps up. Curtis Blaydes is literally, he doesn't get enough credit. I don't think he'll win this fight. I think Tom Aspinall is actually going to use this as a message to John. I think he'll probably, people are saying he's going to knock out Curtis Blaydes. I think he's going to sub him. I think he's going to show John that his wrestling is peak. His jiu-jitsu's peak, and I think he'll probably sub Curtis in the first round. Like, it's cool that Curtis is getting his shot, but Tom is on another level. He's on another level, and I think if he subs Curtis, it's going to make people think a lot differently about the fight against John. If John decides to let that happen, because that's the only way it's going to happen, if he decides to let it happen. And he's talking about a fight with Alex Pereira. Like, what is happening, man? Well, I don't fucking know, dude. He wants to fight the champ at light heavyweight before he fights the interim champ at his own weight class. At his own weight class. It's absurd. It is absurd. But yeah, I think that Tom's going to probably sub Curtis in the first round. I think this is going to be a really fun fight for as long as it lasts. But on to the next one, Arnold Allen against Giga Chikadze. This is going to be really, really fun. Probably a sleeper fight on this main card, just because they don't have as much heat as the other fights. Arnold Allen coming off of 2 losses against Max Holloway and then Movsar Evloev. That's okay. Very, very talented guys. Very talented. Even Diego Lopez couldn't get through Movsar Evloev. Even he couldn't. So, that's saying something. Because I think that dude's the fucking future champ at featherweight. Potentially. Depending on if Max gets that belt back. But Giga got fucked up by Calvin Kattar. He beat Alex Caceres the UFC does this a lot. Someone gets beat and then they think, okay, this guy ain't shit. Gives him a terrible fight. And then, boom, they send him right back into the deep end. And I don't think that's going to be a good thing for Giga. I think Arnold is going to... He's a smaller guy, but I think he's going to be a more imposing person in the octagon. His dad is Mondo. His dad's huge. His dad was a powerlifter, and I think that trades over to the son. I think Arnold Allen's going to be too strong. And I think he'll probably... I don't know if he'll finish Giga, but I do think it'll be a great fight, honestly. Now on to the coolest fight in the flyweight division, because there has been no good fights in the flyweight division besides this past Pantoja-Usyk fight, which we all got fucked. Well, you know Usyk won. fuck off, people in my comments. You know I'm right. But Mohamed Mokaev versus Manel Kape. This is going to be fireworks if Mokaev doesn't let it become boring, which I don't think Kape's going to let it. And because Kape is so eager to make the fight his fight, I think he probably will beat Mokaev, but this will be close. Mokaev's young, and I think that's the only thing that's going to pretty much hold him back. I think he just doesn't have enough experience, and Manel Kape's coming off a 4-fight win streak. Like Felipe Dos Santos, that kid came in and was throwing heat. He wanted to win so bad. Won to decision, so that didn't make Manel Kape look too good, but it showed that he can really take a fucking hit. Beat David Dvorak, beat Zalgas Sumagulov, beat Ode Osborne. Okay, those last two weren't the greatest of fights for him to win. Mokaev beat Alex Perez, Tim Elliott. So arguably, you could say Mokaev has had some better wins lately, but I think Manel Kape is just the better fighter. But I don't know if my opinion's going to change on that. I'm going to keep doing some more. I'm going to watch more of their fights, do some more notes, see what I think about it. But right now, I'm leaning Manel Kape. I don't know if he can finish him. Probably another decision win for him. Just because, I think just the time in that octagon is going to really help Kape here. And then the last fight that was announced was Bobby Green, Paddy Pimblett. This fight, they call each other out, but so many other people have called out Paddy. So many other people. There were so many other choices. I guess this is the first one they made, maybe. I don't know if they're going just for based off clicks, who has the most followers. But I really think that someone else should have gone Paddy. Like Bobby Green isn't going for a title or anything. He's 37. I guess they gave it to him because they think Paddy's not going to go for a title. Maybe they know he doesn't give a fuck because he doesn't. Fucking fatty the Pimblett. That was stupid, but fucking fatty. But yeah, they probably just paired these guys together because they know that both of them are on the same trajectory of no title, most likely. But I think Bobby Green is going to do some quick work of Paddy Pimblett. Quick work. I don't think Paddy can grapple with Bobby Green, or at least overpower him in a way. They're the same height. I don't think Paddy's going to make him look small at all. He's going to have his chin up like a little retard. And Green's going to chin him bad, like really bad. If he can knock out Grant Dawson, he can probably knock out Paddy Pimblett. So that's what I think. I think it's going to be a first round KO. I'm looking at Paddy's stupid face right now. He doesn't take this shit seriously, and I think it's going to really show. I think he's going to get his fucking lights put out pretty bad. Pretty fucking bad. But I think this is going to be a really cool fight card. Not just because the fight's on the card, but this is the fans are going to make it an amazing card. These UK fans, in my opinion, are way more invested in their fighters than us as Americans, I guess. It just feels like that. I've been to a few UFC fights and we don't chant fucking songs and shit, and we're not cool like that. So I can't wait for UFC 304. This is going to be an awesome card, awesome fights. And yeah, Dana White, he's fucking cooking lately. He's fucking cooking. If you guys enjoyed, though, like and subscribe. I'm going to have my reaction to the fights that are coming out or happening tomorrow. I'm going to do my reaction to that. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.